If we don't act now, my island nation will be submerged by the rising sea.
If we don't act now, the Arctic ecosystem will be lost forever.
If we don't act now, our forests will turn into deserts.
Hotter temperatures and drought will threaten our farmlands.
Our emissions will continue to pollute the air.
If we don't act now, warmer oceans will cause more severe storms like Hurricane Katrina.
If we don't act now,
This is climate change.
This is climate change.
This is
Climate change.
it's climate change.
There is something you can do about it.
help seal the deal.
In December, business and financial leaders will be meeting in Copenhagen for COP15, the United Nations Climate Change Conference, where they'll hope to come up with a comprehensive and workable agreement to succeed the Kyoto Protocol. And they will argue that it's business that holds the key to the success of this agreement. As we've seen so far in this series, companies across the globe are reacting to climate change by coming up with new and innovative ways to address our urgent need to cut carbon emissions. Companies like Fuji and Xerox. Japan is one of the leading nations in the fields of research, technology and machinery, with the world's third largest budget for research and development at $130 billion. One of the companies at the forefront of this technological innovation and research and development is Fuji Xerox, a leading provider of document management systems. Established in 1962, the company now has more than 40,000 employees across the globe. Fuji Xerox has a long history of implementing a number of initiatives in order to help the environment, and its main goal is to reduce CO2 emissions by 30% by 2020 compared to 2005 levels. At the core of this initiative is finding ways of transforming the way it and its machines operate.
また新入社員等におきましてもですね、我々はやはり社会に貢献する企業であるべきであるという教育もしておりますし、私どもの企業はかねてより 3R、リデュース、リサイクル、リデュースというような思想のもとにですね、連綿とこういうような仕事を進めておりますので。
One of the company's most important initiatives is in developing energy-saving products. Its multi-function devices have been designed and built with the principal aim of helping the company achieve its energy-saving targets. In August 2009, Fuji Xerox launched its new full-colour digital multifunction devices for office use, which feature the latest energy-saving technologies. The machines feature a new green technology that uses induction heating, similar to those found in cooking stoves at home. The resulting reduction in energy consumption when in standby mode is up to 75% compared with the previous model.
複写機やプリンターではトナーという粉末のインクを使いまして熱でそのトナーを溶かし紙に定着しています。今回の新商品ではフジゼロックスが新たに開発した IH を利用した定着装置を採用しましてその結果消費電力を大幅に削減することができました。
The new machines have quicker startup times, and by employing LED print heads which use light-emitting diodes as the light source, power consumption of the exposure device has been reduced by 45%. Fuji Xerox has been looking at the whole life cycle of its products, so as well as focusing on new technology, the company has established what it calls the Integrated Recycling System, with recycling plants in Japan, Thailand and China, in a bid to achieve zero landfill from its operations. In addition to reducing landfill, the program aims to utilize reusable parts in new products and recycle other parts to be used as materials, so that no waste is generated from end-of-life products.
国内において資源循環システムにおいてですね、ほぼ廃棄ゼロ 99.99% の再資源化率を達成しております。当社はグローバルメーカーとしてですね、販売テリトリーとしてアジアパシフィック地域、中国地域も同様に持っております。したがって環境負荷の低減をですね、この地域にも展開するということがメーカー責任を果たすことだということで、この地域へも展開をいたしました。
This system consists of three core concepts. First is the so-called closed loop, where the company collects used machines from customers, disassembles them and sorts the parts to be reused or recycled in order to reduce environmental impacts. Fuji Xerox guarantees a quality equivalent to new products for each of the reused parts based on strict standards. The second is inverse manufacturing, where Fuji Xerox manufactures products that are easy to recycle, beginning at the product planning and development stage. The third is zero emissions, where it recycles used products as much as possible, so as not to produce any waste. The integrated recycling system aims to reduce the environmental impacts of its products throughout their entire life cycles. Fuji Xerox admits that merely reducing CO2 emissions from the life cycle stage of its products has a small impact and does not represent a major contribution to building a low-carbon society. As a result, it has been developing and delivering total solutions and services that make an environmental impact through the conservation of energy, space and resources for its customers. One of these customers is Procter & Gamble.
Our objective here is really to reduce environmental footprint of our office operations. We believe managed print services will help us achieve this objective. With MPS, our offices are operating more efficiently. We eliminate nearly 70% of older print devices, while we are improving employee flexibility, providing access to printers anywhere in the P&G world.
Xerox and Fuji Xerox also provide on-site training to help P&G employees manage the new print environment, including tips on how to reduce the time spent on print-related activities. P&G also has the opportunity to deliver substantial sustainability benefits and improved reliability in its worldwide print environment, in addition to cost savings and increased employee satisfaction. P&G predicts it will reduce print-related power usage by 30% and paper consumption by 20 to 30% annually.
私どもは単純にそのドキュメント機器の販売ということから、お客様のトータルのオフィス環境のトータルのコストとか、それからトータルのエネルギーの最適化というようなものを提案するというソリューションサービス事業というものを展開することによってですね、700万トンの低減を目指すということでございます。
But now, major brands, in a similar way to Fuji Xerox, are starting to reuse the components in their products, and this is having some startling results. Today, some of the world's leading brands are making concerted efforts to revise their working practices and green credentials. One such company is Nike, one of the most established and iconic sports brands in the world. The company has product sales in more than 180 countries, and during the 2008 tax year generated approximately $19.2 billion in sales.
Consumers care more and more about sustainability with regards to any products. With regards to Nike, we see consumers not only demanding innovative performance products, but they demand sustainability in those products as well. And they won't compromise, and neither should we.
Well, we believe that we're moving, in essence, into a clean economy, into an economy where we'll be using less carbon, less oil, less water, and where we'll all be forced to innovate. And innovation is the lifeblood of this company. We think there's huge opportunity for those of us that are already thinking about this now, innovating new products, new services, new markets for the clean economy.